Congratulations! As leader of the Saints, you've been selected as this year's contestant for Genkibowl 7. Please meet us as soon as you can, and good luck to you!
Oh, Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the craziest, wildest, bloodiest extravaganza outside of Juarez, Genkibowl 7. I'm Zach, and you all know my tag team partner, Bobby. Bobby, previous Genki Bowls have had no lack of surprises.
Of the nastiest sort, Zach, and this year will be no different. Murder, mayhem, and fun are all just a big part of any Genki Bowl, and the Genius Mancat has cooked up an exciting list of never-before-seen events that promise to be even deadlier than anything we've ever seen before.
Oh, hey, worse than the Grizzly Bear Rodeo from Genki Bowl 4?
There is absolutely no doubt about it.
Wow, I'm actually salivating. Oh my goodness. And as an added bonus, Bobby, we've just learned that the leader of the 3rd Street Saints will be taking part in today's festivities. Think they can keep the winning streak going, huh?
We're about to find out. The games are gonna begin, so let's get down there. And when I say down, we mean down. To the action!
Here we are, Genki fans, at Apocalypse Genki!
Today's match was created by Angry Tiger, putting her own spin on the classic, super ethical reality climax.
That's right, Bobby. And I hear there's new things in store for our mascots.
I think Tammy can fill us in on that. Tammy?
Thanks, Bobby. In the deepest, darkest corners of the jungle lives a great warrior, protected by fierce traps and mascot bodyguards. She...
Whoa, hold on there, Tammy. What are you doing?
Reading the script Angry Tiger handed me.
She handed you a script?
And the best part's coming up. She keeps her minions in line through the threat of shark-infested waters. So beware, all who enter the jungle of the Angry Tiger.
Well, that was entertaining. Thanks, Tammy.
You're welcome, Zach.
Amazing. Sharks are a new addition to the Genki wheelhouse. Looks like those mascots better hope they don't fall in.
The contestant is absolutely on fire.
This is like watching a non-stop highlight reel.
This is unbelievable. That shot hit the mark. Very impressive. Oh! Wait. Yes, it's a present.
That should give them an edge.
This is unbelievable.
The Saints Capo is having no trouble with this arena.
How's things behind the scenes, Tammy?
I just spoke with one of the mascot trainers, and he expressed his...
Uh-oh, that sounds like a hunter.
The present is up and waiting.
Perfectly executed. The contestant is absolutely on fire. And that ends the match.
news. Professor Genki has requested that you escort him to the Genkibowl publicity appearances. However, he can be a bit eccentric. See if you can get him all charged up to meet his fans.
Hello, Genkibowl fans. Zach and Bobby here bringing you some exciting Genkibowl updates from the Genius Professor.
That's right, Zach. We've just received word that Professor Genki has decided, in honor of Genkibowl 7, to make a public appearance on the streets of Steelport.
And I also hear that the Master of Ceremony will be escorted by none other than our current Genkibowl frontrunner, the leader of the Saints.
If you want to meet the genius behind the epic extravaganza of bloodshed and carnage, then head to Leather and Lace.
And while you're there, go ahead and pick up a gimp suit for that special someone in your life. That's all from us. We'll be back later with more coverage from Genkibowl 7.
You know, I could use a gimp suit.
Never fight your betters. Who else wants some? You're gonna keep a saint waiting.
Your presence is needed for the start of the next Genkibowl 7 match, created by the Genki Girl's Sexy Kitten. Please head there as soon as you're able so we can get underway.
Nothing to it. That was a nice workout.
That person must be
Welcome, Genkibowl 7 fans, to the latest and greatest contest of guts, gore, and glory, courtesy of that crazy cat man, Professor Genki.
That's right, Zach. And today's show brings with it a very special surprise. Professor Genki's very own Genki Girl, Sexy Kitten, has designed a brand new game for our contestant to play.
And what a game it is. Here to tell us more is our correspondent down on the streets, Tammy Tolliver. Tammy.
Thank you, Zach. Our contestant will have to maneuver a giant ball of yarn throughout the city and cause as much damage and mayhem as they can before time runs out.
A giant ball of yarn? Looks like Sexy Kitten definitely put her paw print on this show.
And that's not all, Bobby. The ultimate goal is to catch the mouse. Do that, and the contestant will score big.
A mouse and a ball of yarn, huh?
Is something the matter?
No, it just sounds like my friend's bachelor party.
Oh, wait. I don't think I want to know.
You really don't, Zach. We never did find that mouse. This contestant is really starting to get the hang of things.
Well, they should, Bobby. The leader of the Saints has been one of Genki's best contestants to date.
After their performance on Super Ethical Reality Climax, I'd have to agree. The ease with which this Saint shot their way through the arena was inspiring.
Indeed it was. I still get goosebumps thinking about it.
Are you sure those are goosebumps, Zach?
What else would they be?
Zach, weren't you just telling me about some rash you and your wife got from a restaurant last week, right?
Oh, that wasn't from a restaurant per se.
Well, that's good. I have reservations there tomorrow night.
You do? Well, then stay away from a waitress named Karen.
It's okay, I'm a saint.
Guess what? The professor thought you did such a fantastic job, he wants you to drive again. Remember, don't look him in the eye unless you want to wake up in a North Korean prison camp.
Hey there, Genkibowl fans. Are you ready for another surprise? Courtesy of Professor Genki himself.
After his last public appearance, Genki has decided to stir up his adoring yet bloodthirsty fans yet again.
And of course, the leader of the Saints, the champion so far here at Genkibowl 7, will be accompanying him.
I heard last time the crowds were ablaze with excitement. Literally. Some people left with third-degree burns.
Nothing like a little calamine lotion won't fix. So sports fans, if you want to catch a glimpse of the genius Mad Cat, hurry on down to Planet Saints right now.
And don't forget to tune in for the next event here at Genkibowl 7.
Hey there, Genkibowl fans. Are you ready for another surprise? Courtesy of Professor Genki himself.
After his last public appearance, Genki has decided to stir up his adoring yet bloodthirsty fans yet again.
And of course, the leader of the Saints, the champion so far here at Genkibowl 7, will be accompanying him.
I heard last time the crowds were ablaze with excitement. Literally. Some people left with third-degree burns.
Nothing like a little calamine lotion won't fix. So sports fans, if you want to catch a glimpse of the genius Mad Cat, hurry on down to Planet Saints right now.
And don't forget to tune in for the next event here at Genkibowl 7.
Saints can't lose. Who else wants some? Oh, well, you should have moved faster.
Kinda wish you would have hit me. I better hit up the ATM.
People in this town need to...
That's what happens when you fight a saint.
Oh! Yeah, fine.
What? I murdered thieves.
Close, but no cigar.
Damn.
Welcome back, Genki fans! It's time to watch as the leader of the Saints tears up the town once again for fun and profit.
Fun is right, Zach. This giant ball of death yarn seems to be the perfect way to cruise around the city of Steelport.
Not only in sexy Kim Yargasm can you find such a mode of transportation. Outside of Genkibowl 7, what's your favorite way to get around, Bobby?
Well, that's easy. By helicopter.
You aren't afraid of heights, I take it.
If I have to choose between getting mutilated by the drivers in this city or a carefree flight with a view, I think the choice is obvious.
But what if there's some sort of malfunction that causes the chopper to go down?
Parachutes are a wonderful invention, Zach.
And if the chute fails?
Try all you want, Zach. I'm still beating you to work in the morning.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I saw you putting sugar in my gas tank last night.
Yeah, I'm a badass.
With all the junk being left on the streets in the wake of this saint, the city's gonna hit Genki with one hefty fine.
Excuse me, Zach, but rumor on the street is the mayor is quite a fan of Professor Genki. It seems doubtful any fine would be issued due to this event.
I think it's the Genki girls the mayor is more interested in.
And if he wants a private interview with any of the girls, punching Genki in his pocketbook isn't the way to go.
I wouldn't want to be the mugger who tried to hold up the overlord of Genkibowl.
I agree. Few people know this, Zach, but Professor Genki used to test out all his games personally.
That sounds like a must-see event. Why
The cleaning crew quit after they saw the massacre he left behind. Pulling bits of mascots out of the air ducts and off the ceiling can't be fun for anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised, but is he really that good?
Have you ever seen a room full of brutes crying like newborn babies?
Who else wants some?
Our contestants certainly performed up to expectations, Zach.
Shit, where we going?
Sell your energy drink in the slam.
Oh my god, that was great!
Greetings, Genkibowl fans! The final match in Angry Tiger's Apocalypse Genki is about to begin!
Here we go. I'm hoping for more mascots being ripped apart by man-eating sharks, Zach.
You mean mascot-eating sharks, don't you, Bobby?
Now you're splitting hairs.
You mean fur.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thank you.
Okay, take us away from this conversation, Tammy.
Well, Bobby, several sharks are actually having digestive problems with the fur from the mascot outfits.
Oh, God.
I guess there's no escaping the truth here. Sharks and mascots are truly star-crossed lovers.
But no less entertaining for the fans.
Right you are there, Bobby. Another great burst of action by the contestant. So, Bobby, have you ever been in the jungle before?
Oh, sure. Back when I was seeking fortune and glory as a treasure hunter. You bet.
You made your living hunting down lost relics?
And starting the occasional junta. Made a lot of money that way, Zach. Sadly, most of it went to the lawyers.
Did the indigenous people have problems with you taking what their ancestors left behind?
What are you talking about? We stole the loot from eccentric collectors living in their secret mountain fortresses. We only needed the lawyers to keep us from being extradited back for trial.
Well, that must have been rough.
You're not kidding, Zach. Trekking through the jungle with 400 pounds of gold bars? No picnic. Every shot seems to hit something today.
Bonus targets are the way to go, Bobby. Spectacular performance.
This match sure has the contestant on their toes. The course seems to be giving this saint a run for the literal money.
That it does, Bobby. Would you say Angry Tiger's new venue may be wearing on the contestant?
Not at all. They still look at the top of their game. The way the targets and challenges are dropping with each shot still gives me that warm feeling down below.
Could be herpes, Bobby. But in other news, I've just passed Angry Tiger backstage, and the river of blood spewing from the broken chair leg stuck in a stagehand's neck says it all. She thought her event would be the one to stop this contestant in the end.
Given how well this saint has done throughout all of Genkibowl, I'm surprised she thought it would end any other way.
Wait, now I'm being told that the stagehand spilled coffee on her and it had nothing to do with the match. She apparently is quite pleased at how well the crap...
That's it! They did it!
Tammy Tolliver here. The next match is ready when you are. I expect you'll be a natural at it.
I say it's my car.
What the hell is that? You ain't tough enough to kind of freaked
Welcome to the Sad Panda Sky Blazing!
Professor Genki's own Sad Panda has created this all-new event just for Genkibowl. And boy, it is a doozy.
And here to give us the details is our very own Tammy Tolliver. Tammy, what does our contestant have to look forward to today?
Thanks, fellas. Well, the leader of the Saints will have to skydive through floating rings for cash. Balloons are ethical or unethical, but either will help keep them in the air. And rooftops are populated with Genki mascot teams looking to put a hurtin' on our contestant.
Sounds like quite the event. And what can you tell us about the panda suit our contestant is wearing?
The panda suit allows the contestant to fly forward faster than normal, keeping him up for a longer time.
There's nothing more majestic than seeing a panda in flight.
Wait a minute, Bobby. Don't be ridiculous. Pandas can't actually fly.
Boy, it's a metaphor, Zach.
I don't think it is. Come on.
Now, who's being ridiculous now?
That's what happens when you fight a saint.
There sure is a lot of debris falling into the streets below, Bobby.
Let's check now with Tammy Tolliver to get the crowd's reaction. Tammy, give it to us.
Bobby, things down here are a combination of mass chaos and kleptomania. Most of the shankings, however, appear to be over the flamethrowers, which kept the balloons in the air.
I imagine those are real crowd pleasers and steelport.
Yes, in fact, several people are heading towards one now. Oh, a businessman just beat down a hobo with his briefcase. A sight not uncommon to these parts. Then an old lady clubbed him with her cane.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Well, this lady, wait, looks like a hipster in a 3rd Street Saints hoodie just falcon punched her from behind.
Wow, guess our contestant has some fans down below, Bobby.
That's right, Zach, and they're gonna have a lot more if this Genkibowl lead holds up.
Nothing to it.
Zach and Bobby?
Yes, Tammy.
I'm being told several of the mascots are now leaving the rooftops.
That's not going to make the professor happy.
No, it won't. Genki may hunt them down personally.
Maybe they decided leaping to their deaths was better than waiting to be cut to shreds by our contestants.
Oh, well, that solves the problem, I guess.
Finish!
That's some skill our contestant is showing today, Zach.
We've seen this saint shoot, and now we've seen this saint fly. And frankly, I'm excited to see what's next, Bobby.
I hope it's a cooking event, because after this, all I can think about are delicious panda dogs. I am starving, Zach.
At this rate, I'm gonna end up trash.
Get a feel under my clothes. You could have.
Welcome back to Sad Panda's very own Sad Panda Skyblazing here at Genkibowl 7.
We've seen our contestant complete the first level of this course already, and just as expected, this saint can soar with the best of them.
No doubt that eager to please the fans, Professor Genki has ordered the difficulty ramped up this second time around.
Speaking of eager to please, let's check in down on the streets with our girl. Tammy, what do you got?
I'm standing on a rooftop downtown with executives from several Steelport banks. Champagne is being served by scantily clad women, while large bets are being placed on how this saint will perform today.
What's the spread for today's match?
Only those buying in are giving the numbers, but this wager may explain the 7 jumpers that were scraped off the street after the last match, Zach.
Ooh, ouch!
So that's why my bank closed down.
Have a nice day, mate.
I'm beginning to feel bad for Sad Panda, Zach.
Why's that?
Well, how would you like your face to be synonymous with unethical?
But the unethical targets are the ones usually avoided, Bobby.
So you're saying it's better to be ignored? No wonder she's so depressed.
Oh, those mascots didn't have a chance. Baccarat Island is the target to land on for the bonus, but the contestant has to hurry. There's the end of the match again, Bobby.
Genki is sure to be happy with how well Sad Panda's course has been a crowd pleaser.
And our contestant is sure to be happy with that result.
Thanks for watching Genkibowl 7, everybody. See you next time.
Bye now.
Anything else?
Believe it.
Did you see that? My goodness, a performance for the ages. I don't think I've ever witnessed something so remarkable.
Incredible. That was, without a doubt, the most amazing individual performance I've ever seen since Ping Pong Polly worked Thursday nights at Safeway.
Oh, I remember that. Hey, Bobby, how about we go down to the lovely Tammy Tolliver, who is standing by with our new champion, Tammy.
Thanks, Zach. You know, over the years, you've had your doubters. Some have said you were just riding on the coattails of more accomplished people. Is this vindication for you?
Absolutely. Not just for me, but for all the kids out there watching at home thinking that they'll never make something out of themselves. Yeah, I just want to tell those kids, no matter what, work hard and anything is possible.
What a great message to end on. Well, Zach,
Because I spent years honing my craft. Murdering, robbing, assaulting, more murdering, light treason, murdering again, all so that when I got my shot, I would be ready.
That's, enlightening. But what?
You gotta follow your dreams, kids. Because if you don't, you know what happens? You're gonna become your parents. How fucking depressing would that be? Think about it.
Saints float. It's bad. I'm not taking no for an answer. Kinsey, how's the information you got on the Deckers coming?
It's compiling.
So what's next?
Not talking over the phone now. Too many people could be listening.
Okay.
Smiling Jacks. Go there.
Okay.
You should be more careful. I saw you coming 2 blocks ago. Traffic cameras. They're everywhere in this town.
Good to know.
I'm serious. You should toss out your fancy overpriced phone. I can find you through that too.
Yeah, look, I feel kind of weird having a conversation like this.
Totally agree. We should be using like that Navajo code dialect.
Come up for air, I took care of the deckers.
Sure. Let down your guard and suddenly they make it look like you're selling secrets to Mossad and moonlighting as a dominatrix. We've created a big enough disruption for you to move on Matt Miller. But if you want the Deckers gone, like really gone, there's a lot of work to do.
All right. I'll hit you up if I need any more help.
Remember, throw out your phone.
What the fuck are we doing throwing a party?
Hello, how are you? I'm fine, Shaundy. What's up? Oh, you know, the same shit as always.
Oh, haha, very funny.
Why don't you start with telling me what party you're talking about?
You know, the one going on back at the crib?
Hey, don't look at me. I had nothing to do with any party.
You're telling me it was all Pierce.
Head back to the flat. We'll figure out what's going on.
And kill Pierce.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Good to be back in action.
Johnny's dead and you're throwing a fucking party?
Well, when you say it like that, sure it sound bad.
I was saddled up in a human pony show. Will you see me crying about a little girl?
I swear to God, I will shove that thing down your throat hole.
Whoa, Shaundy. We can't mourn Gat forever. Eventually, you gotta get back on the horse. No offense, brother.
He's right.
Whatever.
Damn, girl! Life is for the living and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, that's so pretty, it's silly. All I do is spit down, yeah, I get busy. On the dance floor, I'm too witty. Get close, get low, yeah, get busy. My money's in the place, grind. Get low, move side to side. My money's in the place, grind. Get low, move side
What's up, girl?
Get low, move side to side. My money's in the place, grind. Get low, move side to side.
Oh, shit! These hoes ain't hoes!
This party's bollocks.
Hey, can we worry about the crazy bitches with guns?
Wow, you really showed them what's up.
I could do this all day.
Damn, that was fast.
Damn, nice drop.
I see him, over there.
A little help up here.
He's still upstairs.
Coming through.
Thanks, boss.
Pierce, where'd these girls come from?
Don't look at me. This is all from Z's Black Book.
Well, what can I say? The bitches love me.
Oh, I'm really feeling that love right now. Have a nice day, mate.
What happened to the power?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
This ain't on me, baby. I like looking at the goods when I have company. You know what I'm saying?
They must have cut it.
Never a dull moment.
Yeah. Looks like there's a light show outside.
Snipers. Better grab a rifle and get up top.
Got it.
Well, get your back while you take out those snipers. Just like old times. Oh!
I'm going for another brawl. We're clear.
Let's get some power up in here. I'm tired of tripping over bodies.
That shit's downstairs after you.
I was doing that long before you, kid. That was smooth. You don't mess around.
A little busy, Oleg.
You have to cancel the party. It's a trap.
You don't say.
So it's over? I should have known a few helicopters wouldn't stop you.
Helicopters? What the...
Where's my cover?
I know I can do this.
All my honeys in the place. Grind, get low, get low. Move on to side. All my honeys in the place. Get low, get low. Move side to side. Listen, it's so pretty, it's silly. All I do is spin. On the dance floor, I'm too busy. Get close,
assassins?
They came highly recommended.
Ladies, it was a pretty shit plan.
Tell me something, Matt. Did you have a plan? How about you, Eddie? There's a reason Philippe left the thinking to us. We're done here.
Kilbane!
Relax. You only need one of them. Viola, your sun is setting. But it's not too late. There's still time to grab Apollo's chariot and drive that fucker back across the sky. You feel me?
Yes, Kilbane.
Apology accepted. Hey, I'll comp you a VIP faster murder brawl. That'll cheer you up.